Hello. So the problem we're having with the phone is not the clip. As you can see, the clip is very strong, still in place. The problem is the leather pouch itself. It loses its sewing, and so then this starts just kind of floating all over the place. So I have two of your pouches here that I have bought, and they are both having the same problem. The leather starts to dry out, and then it can't hold the clip anymore. So then while the case is on your belt, the phone's constantly doing this and, flopping around. This is what it looks like when I'm walking, flopping all in. This does not feel very secure when you have a $800 or $1,000 phone hanging on your side. So I'm not able to use these cases anymore, obviously. I just don't trust them to hold my phone. But what I love about these cases is this smooth back right here. A lot of the problem with the new cases, like plastic, they have a big release right here that sticks out like a hook. And so then it's rubbing on your side of your torso when you're walking, and it's grinding in your skin. So this is why I really love your cases. But this is the case how it sits. Also, it doesn't fit my phone. So when my phone's in it, this is the way it looks when it's lapped over. Instead of, being all the way like this is how it should be, but that's not. My phone usually sits in here like this when this is the way it looks. But these are the problems that I'm having with your cases. So this really needs to be reinforced, and I've seen the new video you sent, and I'm thinking that you're going to have the same problem because it's so heavy duty trying to put the phone in upside down and twist it like that. You're constantly doing this motion that this leather will never hold up to that constant, clip in, twist, and then you had to pull it out very forcefully. I just don't think the leather is going to be able to hold up to that constant pull and push and, and stuff like that. So, if these phone cases are not able to handle a simple clip-on, clip-off the belt, and falling apart like this, they surely won't hold that heavy-duty clip, like, again, of clipping in, twisting, turning it upside down, and having to pull it out very hard. But again, I really like your cases, but I think this leather right here, this leather needs to be double sewn into the back of this case. And then behind here, where you just have this one rivet inside here, there needs to be two rivets, one here and one here, and that would keep this from doing this right here. It would keep it rigid. So, two rivets on this instead of this one little rivet holding this. That way it doesn't oscillate back and forth. And then this leather that's holding this clip down like this needs to be doubled and thick, a lot thicker, and then double sewn as to where you just have this one stitch coming down and this one stitch coming down. It needs to be double stitched on both sides with two rivets. And keep this right here, because you want to be able to slide this phone case on and off, on and off. Like I said, I think that new clip is not going to work for you. But again, I love your cases. I really like them. They're very comfortable to be worn. Also, one other problem with the cases is that there's no hole for headphones. So I would also advise putting a hole here for some headphones. And then also, I listen to my phone a lot for the radio. So, there needs to be some type of hole, and you could, look it up to see what phones have what stuff, for headphones or the speaker on the phone, because once I turn on my radio on my phone and I put it in this case and I close this up, it covers up the speaker and I can't hear my music. And again, if I have my headphones on, I usually have to stick the phone in like this and just leave it dangling and not closing the top. And I usually fold this behind the phone, and then the phone just sits in here like this. And then I can plug my headphone jack in and I can listen to my music or whatever, but then it's not secure. So again, I'd advise, checking on what phone styles have what ports and what speakers where, to cut a hole here to plug headphones in, or again, the speaker on the phone. You have a hole here, but this is never really used. I would advise just getting rid of this hole, because you're not going to charge your phone while it's in the case. It's more useful and that you would use headphones while your phone's in the case, or use the speaker. So those are my opinions with your cases. Hope this is helpful, and have a good day.